Just arriving at Frankfurt airport now. It's Christmas time and looking forward to the Christmas markets. Just in a taxi and heading to our accommodation, which is right next to a shopping center called Skyline Plaza. The hotel room was pretty big, which was nice, even though we spent most of our time outside of the hotel room. And I do recall that we had to ask reception to hoover the floor one more time. By the time we had unpacked, it was evening time and I didn't want to go too far for food, so we thought we would explore Skyline Plaza, which was right next door, and I saw Chipotle and just had to get it and was not disappointed. We went to the supermarket and bought some random things to bring back to the hotel, like fruit and water.
It's a bit dry for a mango.
We must have been really jet lagged because we woke up around 6 a.m. in the morning and went straight to the buffet breakfast downstairs. The selection wasn't huge, but it was sufficient and pretty good nonetheless. Getting into the Christmas spirit already.
There's something inside.
The first thing we did after breakfast was head towards the biggest Christmas market that we could find, and it was such an amazing sight. I loved how it was still quite early in the morning and people were walking around with mulled wine and giant chocolate pretzels. And of course, one of the first things we got to try in Germany is their hot dogs.
진짜 맛있어.
Oh, so good.
I also learned that each year the design of the cups at the Christmas markets are different, so you can actually collect them. There's so many different things to see in Frankfurt, like walking by the river and old buildings. This was our first lunch in Frankfurt. I found the place relatively easily on Google Maps and just liked the design straight away, so we walked in. I heard that the pork knuckle and schnitzel is a must-try in Germany, so of course those were the first two things we ordered.
엄마도 한 입 먹어보자. 알았어.
I can't remember what this green sauce was, but it was so good and I want to look for it here in Korea if possible.
이거 진짜 맛있어. 소스 맛있어?
Very good.
난 어디 갔지? 맛있다. 이거 진짜 맛있다. Yeah, because of the sauce. Yeah, one pan.
After that, we came back out to the Christmas market and had a walk around to see what there was before we went back to our hotel. The next day, we woke up early to go to the train station because we were going to another city called Heidelberg. We took a double-decker train, and it's actually the first time I've seen this type of train before. The journey was just over 1 hour from Frankfurt. By the time we arrived, the weather had cleared up and it was a nice sunny day. One of the first things we came across was this chocolate shop, so we had to stop by. And then next stop, some coffee. Right next to the coffee shop, there was this huge Christmas shop, which apparently only opens during Christmas time. There's a lot of Christmas decorations and it just feels so Christmassy. After that, we stopped by a traditional looking German pub.
맥주 엄청 맛있어.
맥주 is nice?
오늘 웬만하면
이거 좀 부드러워서.
그거랑. 자, 엄마 떡볶이 되게 맛있었어, 그치?
And after, we went to the Christmas market here as well. I love these cups so much that I started to collect them. There's a lot of history in this city, so we tried to visit as many famous places as we could, given we were only there for one day. One of the most impressive places we went to is Heidelberg Castle. You have to take a funicular railway up, but the view is just amazing from the castle. In the castle, there's lots of different displays and historical information too, which is quite interesting.
옛날에 세금을 와인으로 받았대. 이렇게 큰 통 만들었어.
And we're taking the funicular railway back down from the castle to street level now. And before we knew it, our day was finished here in Heidelberg and waiting for a train to go back to Frankfurt now. On the way back to Frankfurt, the train wasn't as full, so I got to go up and see the upper decker as well. It was so late by the time we got back to our hotel that we just ordered some Korean takeaway from Uber.
잠깐만.
Next day, we were heading to a nice cafe that we found on Google Maps. It's early in the morning and I'm having Bailey's coffee with my breakfast. I didn't actually know that this was oats, so I was putting oats on my bread, which is not how you're supposed to eat it, I think.
집에서 이렇게 만들어 먹자.
I remember everything I had at this cafe was really good. After breakfast and some mulled wine, we're gonna walk around the city and then head to a botanical garden to look at some plants and some butterflies and things like that. There's a big indoor area with lots of different types of plants, and there's also fish and a butterfly house, so lots of different things to see here. Then we stopped by a nearby cafe for a quick snack, but it was pretty salty if I remember.
이렇게 짜?
Getting this giant pretzel was probably one of the highlights of my trip. There are also these must-try fried potato pancakes that are really popular in the German markets. It's eaten with lots of different types of sauces, but I chose the garlic sauce. Apart from mulled wine and hot chocolate, eggnog also seemed to be a popular drink at the Christmas markets. Then for our last day, we went to a really nice looking burger place in the morning and had some really good burgers.
나 살짝 찍어볼게. 매우면은 엄마한테 말해요.
나안 매운데?
안 맵지 않아?
하나도 맵지 않아.
하나 맵지. 훨씬 더 맛있어.
Oh, that's big.
Thank you. Of course, enjoy. 어떤 거 맛있어? 이거 맛있어? 이거 맛있어? 이거 맛있어? 또 줘. 똑같은 거지? 또 줘.
Then, after back to the Christmas markets for some last minute snacks that we wanted to try.
맛있네. Good.
맛있어.
As you can tell, we spent a lot of time at the Christmas markets, and if it wasn't Christmas, actually, I'm not sure what we would have done. But honestly, I think visiting Frankfurt during Christmas is just the perfect time.